Boyd's kicked a goal. Boyd's kicked a goal from inside the centre. Fuck.
Takes the lead. Looks a winner. Draws away from Graham and Mary. This is a famous victory.
17 seconds from Game 7 or Championship number 6. Jordan. Open. Chicago with the lead.
Cox throws it on the left. One last roll of the dice. For the Eagles, Leo Barry, you star. I'm erect. Oh, yeah, boys.
Oh,
That is good
broadcasting.
Good broadcasting. All right, well, here we are. Timmy, tell everyone we're on the Patreon. What's happening here, mate?
Yeah, this is exciting times. This is the first ever episode of the Good Broadcasting. What we're going to do is basically find some footage, old, new, relevant, irrelevant, and we're going to come over the top with a bit of just a bit of commentary, a bit of throwing in our two bob, our 2 cents, and just saying what we think about it. So if you are listening to this, thank you for
jumping on the Patreon.
One of two things: you're either proud, passionate, and paid up, and you're part of the Patreon, and we thank you for that, for supporting us, or you're just listening in. Your mate's got the Patreon, and you're in at his place.
12 of you.
And there's 12
sitting around the
yous,
laptop
all,
after you've watched the Kate Ritchie video.
All splitting it about 65 cents each a month, and you're doing it that way, which is pretty poor form. If you're doing that, stop being such a Scrooge. Tight ass, and cough up, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. So first one we've done. So we'll see how we go. And what have we decided to go with here?
Timmy? It was a fucking no-brainer for me. It was I think any kid grew up my sort of age, you would have grown up with Seven's magical moments. Now,
if you're into football.
If you're into football.
If you don't like football, you may not like the footage, but obviously it's going to be funny because we're going to be commentating over
We're
the
just
top.
coming over the top. This is probably the greatest ever, not just footy, but probably sporting compilation ever put together. So it was made in '88. So there's a lot of good shits happened '88, but after '88, but fuck some.
It's over 30 years ago.
Over 30
I was
years
6
ago.
when this came out.
88.
How old were you?
Two fat ladies.
Yeah.
I was 78, so I was 10.
What did zero say? What did 0 say to 8?
0 say to 8.
Nice belt.
No, not bad.
That's all right.
Not bad.
Yeah,
it's a little beauty.
Oh yeah, mate. Yeah.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Because it 8-8. Because it 8 next.
7 8. 6 afraid of 7.
Because it 8.
Yeah, not sure. 7 8 9. I think. 6 afraid of 7 because 7 8 9.
7 8 9. That's it.
Yeah, not great.
Good times.
Not great.
Hey, if you're on the Patreon still,
this is
don't take your money away.
That's why it's
going to get
pay
better.
extra money for this stuff.
Yeah, better.
All right, so 7's magical. Well, maybe that. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Channel 7. 7's magical moments. There's a link there, mate.
There is a link.
We're not just shooting out shit. Here we go.
That's big. All right, so we're gonna kick it off, and this is 7 magical moments, 1988 VFL highlights.
If you're into your footy and you're over the age of, I reckon, 30. And you haven't seen this, you've been living in a sick uncle's basement in Fritz's dungeon. Cause
it's taken a while to kick in here. We're just black screen at the moment, as you can see. What the fuck's this kick in?
So we're getting this off.
Hang on.
We're getting this off
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, here we go. So they're standing like they're at Fine V there.
We're not sure about the legalities of us downloading.
No.
So we got Harry Madden up front because that's why he'd be up front.
Because he's a ruckman?
They won the flag in 87. Jesus.
David Cloak. Look at the mo on him. Do you reckon chicks like getting growled out by blokes with the big hairy mows?
Well, they had no choice back in 88. Tell you what, Paul Salmon had some acne, didn't he?
Jesus, well, he's just a kid back then, mate. Look at the rat.
He hasn't changed.
Is that Alex Ishenko, the big fridge?
I don't know.
The mullets at Disco Roach. The porn moustaches are rocking back then.
Most of these guys. That's a fair dimple.
It's a good bum chin, isn't it? Here we go.
There we go. Seven Sports. What a
Jesus!
What a time to be alive.
Look at the graphics.
I reckon your graphics are nearly better than this.
The hit parade. Oh, this is big. This is big. Right, black and white. Bang! That's.
Look at they've added the little spark there when they hit. A little to indicate the fireworks.
Do you reckon we could do that with the podcast? Just add the little. Maybe when we fart, we could just little fluff. That's Jezelenko into the foot. This is. Oh, that was Laurie Fowler. Who played footy. Oh, Jesus.
That's a big hit.
I think back then you knew it was coming. You had to run him back with the flight. You were just fucking stupid because you knew back then someone was just going to clean you up. This is.
I liked in the background that the sponsor along the fence was Winnie Blues, which is good to see.
I reckon
that's a good head clash.
And you knew good. How do you reckon he went with the concussion rule the next week?
Well, it was irrelevant because I think he was dead. So.
Maybe they just propped him up weekend Bernie's at the nightclub that night.
But it would have been hard running down the wing with all those fucking streamers wrapped around you. No 50-metre line.
No, how far out are you? So I've got no fucking idea.
No fucking idea. You'd really lose your bearings.
How do you reckon if that was a kids' football with the streamers, the kids would just be playing in the fucking streamers, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Oh, that's it. What's he?
That's it. He's played on there. That's Gutsy on the left foot. That's
number 4. Was that Royce?
The umpires. They just the big trench coats.
What do you reckon? One, Phil Manasseh.
Oh, down the wing.
1 bounce.
Good porno, Mo Manasseh.
2 bounces. He's away. People saying, pass to me. Go fuck yourself.
He looks like he's run out of bounds.
Yeah, what would that might have been?
I don't know. I think it was. They snorted that after the game, maybe.
That was.
That's 50. He's gone across.
This is at Moorabbin.
That's it.
Would have been. Look at that. Look at that.
Just kept going,
just
wasn't it?
The way
the
forwards like it. Just
tumble it in there.
This is a good one. This is Toomey, I think.
So you know this because you're a Collingwood guy.
Yep. Got the long sleeves.
I don't reckon I've watched this for a while. I don't know if I've ever fucking watched this, to be honest. Where's that at?
That's Vicky Park.
Vic Park. So there's a lot of racism, a lot of people getting called cockheads. And
look at this. This is a bang smother.
That's a great smother.
Is that one of the great goals ever kicked?
It's up there, mate. He's see the shorts on him. You could really see his cock protruding if you slowed it down. That's fair grab. What's going on in the background there? They're building the southern stand. Or?
Not sure.
Jeez, look at the streamers there. They're
going in the southern stand. That's a good hang. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Jeremy Howe has 20 marks.
Yes.
In the top 100 of all time.
Mate, I reckon you really went out on a limb. I'm going with you though, mate.
Jeez, he's taken some good marks. Well, these are good marks, but
these are all right.
But
you sort of don't see many like that in the AFL these days. Like, it's very, this is the one. Jezelenko.
Well,
look at the wispy hair just floating in the background.
Would it have been...
going on here? There's Mr. Football. I fucked your mum last night. She loved it. Yeah, I went down the chalky highway with her. What do you think of that? That's what I did to your mum after. Do you reckon that's what Teddy said there?
He would have been a real dirtbag out on the footy field, I reckon. Old Mr. Football, look at this, runs around.
Pants.
Not sure why this stuff's made the highlights, to be honest.
Not sure why the goal umpires come 30 metres out from the goal square.
Free kick.
Goal. Look at who's that? Is that Percy Jones?
That's Percy Jones.
I think he's worried that his cock doesn't fit in his shorts.
The shorts aren't great, are they?
Look at the shorts on Percy. He's circumcised. He's got a fucking... You can see his man joiner there.
And remember the old shorts? They used to have the button. They'd have that little button, and if you wanted to make them shorter...
I reckon he could play a Ron Jeremy impersonator if he wanted to.
Big slong?
Big purse.
God, he wore his heart on his sleeve, didn't he?
Jesus Christ, he's on the fucking Dexies.
They look, the players look so fucking old. Look, he looks 55.
No, he's
probably 22 or something. Like,
is that Ivan Milat's brother? This is, what do you reckon he's saying there, Tommy? Oh, kiss me, Calvin, kiss me. And he goes, hey, don't do that, Jacko.
You ever watched?
Fuck off, umpire. Get fucked. What do you say? You're not a player unless while my ass is standing.
Yeah, there's a story behind it.
There is a story.
He's not all there, old Jacko. Did you watch his when he was on Open Mic?
Yeah, he wasn't happy with Mike Sheen.
No, he came off the long run and it was a tough interview.
This is serious. After the game, do they have to cut the blokes out of their shorts? Is it? What happened?
I assume they get the jaws of life in from the...
Maybe you could teach the boys that on the basketball court. Maybe flick the ball on their fingers. Are they up to that stage?
We're just passing at the moment.
Is that you after you deliver a punchline that hits? Yeah. Just give it. How do you like that?
You like that?
How do you like that?
So,
what the fuck's he doing there? He's going across goal. You don't do that in the fucking 80s.
No,
he's not happy. Now he's fucking... Is that Mark Micken? That's Crackers Keenan.
Crackers Keenan. He's a lovely guy, Crackers.
Yeah. He looks retarded there.
He's got no teeth. But he looks 75.
He's the bald, the comb over.
He's got that caved-in mouth.
With
like
the
when
bald.
You got your last kick.
It's like your grandpa. Where's your mouth guard, Crackers? I don't need one. I've got no fucking teeth. Got the dentures. It's hard to sort of commentate the black and white shit.
Yeah.
Would you like to watch TV back in the day with the... What are these fuckheads doing?
Well, I guess you wouldn't know colour, but watching a Pies North game would be a bloody nightmare. This looks like it's just a shit show out there. I guess the
siren's still going off.
Yeah, whoever's on the siren that day will get the point.
He's like, get your finger off the button.
What are they playing? This looks like, look at that hill in there.
There's a big tree up there.
He's fucking missed.
Look at the goal umpires back then. They're very
animated.
They got the trench. They're going to have a shotgun up the trench coat.
Oh shit!
Or they just fucking pull the trench.
Just a horse ran across the mark there.
Yeah.
What sort of penalty is it when a horse runs across the mark?
Is
they giving him another kick, have they?
They'd take him to the 4th furlong, I think.
This is the umpires have lost control. There a couple of kids running around.
This siren.
Guys with some streamers runs in.
Jesus Christ, the crowd. Look at this little fucker up the front here.
He's about to get kicked in the head by that horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't like to see games finish like that. What's
Well, this looks like it might be out at Waverley. Oh, the crowd's going on. Oh, he's just fallen over and loaded cable on him. What's he fucking whinging about, the bloke on the mark?
Siren sounds. Is that Blighty?
What Blighty was playing back in the 40s, was he?
Blighty would have played some...
That's Malcolm Blight's dad. This could be Blighty.
This is Blighty.
This is Blighty.
Stegbo.
Well, they were Carl Draft in the background there. That's...
All right, go the Tory.
So what do you reckon Blighty's thinking? You reckon I'm a chance here? He sort of... What would you be thinking if you're kicking from 70?
I don't know, but
after the siren, you're going to look...
But he's reasonably confident. Did you watch the women's footy the other day where that girl had a kick on the siren? And she was about...
I don't watch regular TV.
She was about 55 out, and the commentators were giving her a chance, but she fell about 44 short.
Yeah, I jammed him. That's fair kick. What do you reckon the bloke in the back? Because remember, he's probably got Blighty's sweaty cock just rubbing up on his neck. Is that something you'd sort of like at the end of the game?
No.
There
he is again.
Blighty.
Jeez, he could play.
He could, mate. That's a great hit.
These were great. The pre-season competition, because you win that. It was real. You felt like you'd won a flag.
Well, you technically had. So,
what do they say about Dermy? 5-time day, 5-time night. Which, right, they come and here they come.
Banged a lot of
Look
chicks.
at this crowd just coming at him.
Kids back then.
That'd be a little off-putting. Look at the parents of these kids.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, he almost got close. That's a good kick under pressure. Like, if that was me, I would have just fucking drop kicked it into a fucking kid. See if you knock the little fucker out.
Gotcha. Bit of him.
Oh, yeah. I reckon, no, that's fair enough. He said I fucking banged your missus last night. And she had a
turns around and bang. Yeah, dropped him. One punch. Look at the little blonde guy come in.
Yeah.
His heart's not in it there.
Nah, he looked like...
Yeah.
That's Mel Brown, surely. Yeah, that's Big Mel. He didn't really fuck around, did he?
Nah. If
but you're not really fucking with Mel either, are you?
Here comes Mel.
He's a little bit of pushy.
You want that? And bang, bang, bang. 3, 4.
Number 8 sort of.
No one's really hitting him
Number
back.
8 sort of. He should have seen that coming once Mel had swung about 10.
Yeah, he was.
Need the mercy rule for.
They went real quick, but you stay hit. That says.
This is a Windy Hill brawl. This is you got the bloody
supporters getting in there.
Accountants coming in there.
Club accountant has been laid down.
The cop. He didn't really give a fuck about that bloke. He sort of had a look at him.
Some little
and
kid
said,
in there
going,
going,
he's dead. Oh, he's up.
Maybe get out of there, kid. Imagine that, yeah.
The horse is back on. The horse has got a good run back in the day.
How was that kid? Imagine that. You're sitting at the footy watching.
Who's this? Jesus.
Kid, and
is this Jesus?
Yeah. Oh, no, he deserved that, the lippy little.
Yeah, you don't fuck around when you're chatting to Robbie Muir.
No, he was a mental case.
He was.
Oh, the umpire's going, I'm just shitting my little panties here. And
you don't want to be wearing the white jocks around Robbie Muir.
That's, what did he get for that?
Probably. I think a few pats on the back from the St Kilda blokes.
3 weeks.
I reckon that bloke's missus who got smacked said, thanks, Robbie. He's a real cockhead. So
this is...
It's me on a Saturday night after a few. He headbutts the umpire.
No, yeah, you can't headbutt the umpire. I reckon he faked that second one.
Yeah, I reckon he did. He's got a nice tan, the umpire. I reckon he's been in the salon.
Yeah, he's taken out the... Yeah,
could only get the book out. His fucking shirt's so tight.
He's been headbutted twice.
Tim Watson, he's 14 back then. Just we're out at Optus Oval here.
Good crowd, start of the game. And here comes start of the game, no?
That's Dipper.
Yeah, he's playing the innocent. Yeah, sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate. I just decapitated you. Sorry about that, mate.
He was tough, Dipper. Done a few gigs with Dipper. He's a lovely guy, but he's bloody.
Stories a bit all over the joint.
Yeah, he's got some great stories, but he sort of got up and was just telling me a story about this. Jesus, that's a shiner.
Jesus Christ, that looks like Paul Vander. He's the Flying Dutchman.
He was having a night off the sauce that night.
Is that Dennis Banks?
That's old Banksy. Yeah.
No, that should happen to umpires more, I reckon. Like
every team should get 3 of those a game.
Yeah.
Just fourth one, you're like yellow card, 5th, you're off. But
they talk about umpires getting abused in local football now. I reckon sometimes they deserve it.
Yeah.
Like even if they are 12, sometimes you just got to let them know early that it's a shit decision.
Yeah,
doesn't he have a crack here?
Yeah, so this was just a Rezzies game.
Yeah. Do you reckon he's playing ones next week?
I'd say so, yeah.
That's good.
And then some bloke on the sideline going, yeah, and look at this. See, there's 2 ways to look at this. This bloke here, he would be giving him lip, and you go, yeah, you like that, mate? You like that? You fucking... And boom. So on a positive, that bloke didn't lip off for quite some time after that.
Stand up either.
That was a famous one. He was put up on assault for that one.
I wonder why that one and not any others. That's Neville Bruns. Although sometimes he wasn't the most good-looking bloke, Neville Bruns. I don't think.
Still no need to king it the guy, I think.
So,
but they really got some redemption here. They show Lee Matthews coming off because they really gave him a good old-fashioned flogging. But he was put up on assault. This is the first ever case, I think, on field. I may be wrong. Fuck checker.
No, you might be.
I wonder if fuck checker's going to be on Patreon.
He may do. He may do.
So close. No, they didn't show it, but Lee Matthews. Really copped a flogging so close. What's that shit?
Okay, so the left foot kicking wasn't huge. Down St Kilda back in the day.
Got him. I know what this is. This was Peter Hudson. Here's Hudson. So this was to kick his 151st goal, which would have been
not a bad season.
It's a good season. That is an unbelievable season.
That's
So you're kicking
a lot of goals.
Probably 7 to 8 a game, assuming it's a 22.
I think back then it might have been 18, 20 max maybe.
And here he is again. He runs in. There he is again. So I think he just got the yips. I think he got the yips. So he ended up with 150 maybe. But that's a good season.
Were you ever a one sock up, one sock down kind of guy?
Nah, I couldn't see the point in that.
Hutto's sort of backed it in here. You think?
And you'd think you'd have your kicking boot up. He wasn't a left foot, was he?
No, he's a right footer.
He's got his kicking foot down.
Didn't look like a right footer there, but what's he whinging about here?
Kicked 150 goals and
he's still fucking whinging. What do you want, mate?
Is he another one? He's probably done the Hudson thing to death. Here he is.
Yeah.
This is for his...
He fucks it again, doesn't he?
Yeah. Went the Tory. That was his problem. They went the Tory a lot when it probably wasn't necessary.
Well, I reckon...
On the run,
I'm glad he missed out on 150. Look, have a look at him.
He's pork chop. He's got some chops.
Shave your fucking sideburns, pull your socks up, and maybe pass to your teammates. You might get a bit of karma come back your way.
Right, so bangs it into the Marlboro.
Did you ever get into the darts?
Oh, well, he's just... No, short answer, no, but punched a few cones and used to smoke a couple of beaties, which used to buy. Oh. They were those rolled up things. They were no good.
Sound like lung busters.
Yeah, they really got the lungs all burning. But smoked a little bit of pot and hashish, but not a great deal. Mainly when I was over in Canada, I loved it over there. Loved it.
Yeah, I used to steal Mum's menthol cigarettes. And yeah, that was always a bit of fun. It tasted good.
Yeah, I could never really pull it off.
I should get a few more blokes on the mark, I reckon. Jesus Christ.
Great it.
Fucking hell.
Undid his good work from that 112-metre torpedo.
So this looks like it's in the waffle.
That's our mate.
That's big Ron Jeremy Jr. again. He's wearing the same shorts.
Good crowd, him. We're at 400.
Yeah.
He's polite.
Ah, this is just clearly lost the
Lost his bearings there. He's he could do some good things, but he could really fuck it up.
Yeah, on his ADHD pills there sort of haven't kicked in.
Screamers.
That's a good one.
That's a beauty. That's
probably
more
textbook. That's cock in mouth.
Yeah, really grinding
right in the head.
Grinding the balls against the face.
It's Greg. No, that's not.
That's just a mark.
That's just some guy.
Someone's.
Geez, you're getting a lot of shit dropped off
the
here
neighbours popping over the fence there. I don't want to hear
Peter Knights. They've gone back to the little flash with the ball again.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, which is it?
That's one of the greats.
That's
great mark in the pocket at Princess Park.
That's good. Great moustache.
Essendon's red shorts. You can see why they gave that away. Oh, that's a real end up in a wheelchair sort of one, that one.
Yeah, well, this is Kappa. He had the tight shorts, didn't he? I think he was sort of well known. He must have had real tight shorts for him to be sort of known for it, because
everyone seems to have.
That's a nice comb over there. The umpire had back then.
A real Lego head.
Yeah.
The umpire's saying, all right, back on the mark, and
there's Barassi. He's not bad guns back then for someone who probably didn't hit the gym that much. Just lifted a lot of heavy shit. Flinny's come in.
Flinny's come in. How you going, buddy? Yep. The screen's gone tiny. All right, we're going to be just doing this for a little bit. You want to take the phone and play that video game?
This is
yep. All right.
Exciting stuff for the Patreon.
It's all part of it. It's all part of it when you got the. There you go. Just play some alien shooting, level 7. There you go. Oh God, this is what's going on here?
Good idea at the time.
Here we go. We're back on.
We've got the umpire now. He's running the bald head with sort of the shit around the back there. What do you reckon of that? Would you? How did your hair go bald?
No, that's mine. look like, I think. If I grew my hair, that's what it looked like.
Right, so on top you'd have fucking nothing.
Nothing.
And
I
then,
could have the sort of wispy down the side. I could grow the chops. And it's not a great look. And look, that guy's probably 27, but everyone looks so fucking old back then.
they did. Trev Barker, they loved him.
Say what you want about the mullet. When you're running in full flight and that mullet's flapping back in the wind, is there a better sight?
It's a great sight. You'd look at like Pamela Anderson running along the beach.
Yep.
In Baywatch. I mean, pales into significance than a bloke with a mullet.
Yeah.
Just flowing down the wing.
Just magical.
Yasmin Bleeth. Stuff. She looked all right in the red.
Yasmin Bleeth.
Yeah, jeez, I mean,
the footy's gone flat.
Yeah, a bit like this segment.
Yeah.
No, it's going good. It's going
Fitzroy.
good. Fitzroy.
Where I was at Caulfield, we got quite a few Fitzroy boys down. My first year down at the Bears, Jeff Hogg was the coach.
Yeah, okay.
Bloody great guy. Frankie Bizzotto.
Yep. So he's just... Who was that? Hugh Hefner. He's rocked it from the Playboy Mansion. And I don't think that's Dermy, mate. That's Bruce Dool. He's gone.
Oh, it was Dermy tackled him, didn't he?
Are you sure? Oh, look what's happened to Bruce Dool there.
Well, it was Hawthorn. He had a big...
Jeez, I wish Bruce Dool had have shown a bit more body contact on that streaker in the... There's some chick squirting in the bucket.
Jeepers. That guy... They talk about this a lot, but that must have been a shit post.
Oh, against Bolserwood.
Yeah.
That is like, look at the fucking carry-on from the boundary umpire. No, yeah.
When it counts. All right, what's going on here?
Jeez, they fucking weren't great handballs back in the day, were they?
They weren't great highlights.
No.
This is, this is St Kilda's only ever
grand final
premiership.
It's not very convincing, is it?
No, that's not exactly a major highlight.
Oh, Teddy Hopkins.
Did he step up to the plate?
Oh, did.
Can you think of another player that just had a one?
Shane Allen?
Won the Adelaide premiership.
Shane Allen.
Was that him?
That's him, mate. That's why I said it.
Yeah. How many did he kick?
He kicked maybe 6 or something, did he?
Yeah.
5? Jarman kicked a few of that, but he was a decent player. Look at Teddy Hopkins. He was just hanging out the back there.
Because he was he didn't play in the first half, Teddy Hopkins, did he?
No.
Came on for it.
That's big. That's Mal Brown again. Look at him.
He certainly didn't mind. I do a lot of sporties with Campbell, and I tell you what, people just love hearing a Mal Brown story, and he has got plenty of them.
Would you have back-chatted Mal Brown being Campbell?
I'm sure. Don't know.
You wouldn't think so. I was scared of my old man, but Mal Brown's a different kettle of fish. He'd really fuck you up.
This is to draw the 77 granny. And interesting here, look, what would you do? You're 15 metres out.
Probably get a nose job. If you have a look at this bloke's nose, he could smoke a cigarette in the shower, it wouldn't get wet. I might get on the bicep curls as well.
He goes the Tory. To draw a granny, 15 out, would you go the torpedo?
I think back then the torpedo was the go. He looked very casual kicking the torp, didn't he? So this is it. This is out, isn't it?
Collingwood supporters still complain about that.
I reckon it's bloody borderline, but I wasn't there. I wasn't the goal umpire, boundary umpire.
It was an amazing bit of play.
Oh, it's huge, mate. It's huge. It's big.
I mean, in or out, it was...
KB.
He looks 70.
He looks 70. I don't know how old he was back then, but...
So he kicked 8 in that granny.
And you sort of think, was that the look back then? I mean, how's he going at the discos, KB? He must have got his misses early, because that's not a good look, is it? Even if you are a great player.
Do they honestly...
Does he have a big cock, KB?
Drinks a lot of tea. He was a teetotaler.
Okay.
Don't know about his penis.
Maybe he's good in the sack.
He'd be hungry. Maybe he really gets down.
Yeah. Really just...
Oh, this is it. This is the scene. So we're about to have a little someone special.
Oh, is this the one?
This is it.
So 60, we've mentioned this on the podcast earlier. We do know she's underage. So anything we say here, please delete it out.
1 point difference. There she is.
Just a great bush, though, isn't it? We can bring back the bush.
Yeah.
7, 8. Just not a care in the world. Just he's running away from her, that bloke. He's like, I've had a hairier bush.
Not a care.
She's giving it to the umpire.
Nuts.
What do you reckon she said?
She's nuts. Yeah,
she's
like the umpire.
And there's the dominator saying, take your little 17-year-old badge and piss off.
Just get out of here.
Get out of here. I've got a grand final to win. She said, give me the towel.
What an effort. If she was kicked out.
I don't know.
What if they let her go back and get her clothes? I wonder what her clothes were. Yeah. This is a decent ball. Dermy comes in here at some stage.
Back then, you don't fuck around, do you? You knew.
No. If someone hits you, you hit him back.
You hit him back, yeah. The umpire, just fucking
Dermy
get out
in
of
here.
there.
Look at Dermy coming with a knee.
Going down like bloody 9 pins.
Dermy comes in here with a knee. Where is he?
Look at the runner. He said, fuck, I don't know what to do here.
Look at Dermy.
Yeah, he sort of just barreled him. He's done that probably in the bedroom a few times as well, coming barren like that.
Yeah, that's his move.
He loves
it. Some big names there, really throwing him.
Gee, the goal umpire, I think he's out of his depth there. I mean,
I'd just
practice my flag waving back then.
Thanks for the memoirs.
So is this people who have died or retired or, well, I guess most of the black and white guys have died.
Yeah,
that's Daryl Baldock. Tassie man, 2 heads.
Tassie,
Rootsy's sister.
Okay.
Apologies to all our Tassie listeners.
That's for handball.
That's a big handball.
Bang.
That's big.
Who would that have been?
That was Polly Farmer, mate.
Farmer?
Polly Waffle.
That's dropping the ball.
There.
That's dropping the ball.
I'm glad he fucked off out of the league.
Well, you can't question his second effort there.
Jeez, it's a big second effort.
His mate putting on a half-ass shepherd.
Can't kick, but plenty of blokes can't do that.
Is this? It's a good bounce.
Yeah, look at his mate saying.
For a drop kick. Kaboom.
Ooh. Who's he hit on the... Who's singing this, you reckon?
Memories. That's,
the chimp. Bobby Skilton, mate.
Not sure if you can call him the chimp. Any more? He wasn't Indigenous, was he?
No.
So you can call him the chimp.
Yeah, I don't think it was the chimp.
Was his nickname the chimp?
He was the chimp.
Okay.
Still is. So his wife calls him.
He's
sort of makes you want to go to sleep, this music.
Fumbles. Yeah, it's
sort of like...
not real upbeat.
Do you reckon this was like Sunday, put this on the record player back in the day, have a sherry with wife and husband and just bang each other over the record player?
On the brand. Who was making those big signs? The sponsors would be fucking spewing, wouldn't they? They spend all this money on signage, and then the supporters go and fill the entire side with just Hawthorn. Like,
yeah, you'd sort of be asking for your money back.
There'd be rules about that. It used to happen all the time in grand final day.
Can't draft have done it right there.
Yeah, done it right there.
Someone,
that's McKenna.
Peter McKenna.
McKenna.
Yeah, that's Yeah, you got it, mate. It's Royce. Who's that? Fucking. Oh, he's almost.
No idea.
What he's trying to do there. Barry Cable.
Layer Cable. Barry Cable.
Malcolm Blight saying, "Fucking don't know what you're doing, Baz."
Right. And that's good. And rides the bump.
Yeah.
Good night, Barry. Good night, Barry.
See you, Bazza.
Who's that? Is that a Danaher?
It could be.
Good pre-Danaher.
Sheeds.
He's tell you what, if you want to go to sleep, go to a fucking Kevin Sheedy Sportsman's night these days. What do you got going on there? All right, come on, bring it over here. All right,
there's Keith Gregg.
Keith Gregg. That was a mark and a half.
Arden Street with the palm trees in the back. That's Port Douglas or Arden Street.
On your head here.
Bernie Quinlan. Super boot.
Now
we're just commentating who each player is.
Kid's been
tune out.
We'll get there. Eddie, we don't want to play. Right, no, I don't want to. Hang on.
So Shimmer's just
trying to work this out for my son. I think he's just purchased some sort of gambling game on.
So maybe
we don't want it.
I think Flinny's just about to drop $100,000 on this gambling game. So if you want to step up in the Patreon state. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's it.
That's
It's at the end.
That's
Big
it.
Pat
They've all,
mark.
that's like what's it called? Marks up. In
Good
bloody-
markers up. I don't reckon I ever grabbed a markers up.
No, you don't
Wasn't
look
my-
like someone who could have.
Wasn't my.
So there we go. That is.
So what do you think of that, Flinny?
There we go.
What?
The first
Patreon.
episode
That
of
was
the Patreon.
good broadcasting.
Yeah, maybe you can. We'll let Flinny close it.
Yeah.
So
Flynn,
thanks for
tuning in. Hopefully that's something you want to see a bit more of on the Patreon.
So if there's something you'd like us to review, whether it be
Kathy Freeman,
Kathy
it
Freeman.
could be, Kate Ritchie's sex tape. We will we'll chat over the top of it. We'll commentate over the top of it, and
it could be anything. Could be Evan's wedding video. Could be
maybe we do that.
Who knows? So that's it. Well, all you got to do to close it is say, Flinny, say
That's
good. You say that's good banter.
Broadcasting.
Oh, broadcasting. Good broadcasting. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Good broadcasting.
Perfect.
There we go. Thanks for tuning in. Tell your friends about the Patreon, and we'll see you next week or whenever you listen to this. So that's good broadcasting.
Good broadcasting.